Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Dawada from the Men Valley Campaign, Greenville, South Carolina, coming back with another video in sincerity and in truth, and Lord willing, it can be edifying. And I was watching this video yesterday from this lady, Lisa Cabrera, and it's a nice little segment of videos of people lamenting and mourning about the cost of living and the quality of life here in America, which the reason why you people have been swindled is because you were given the illusion that America was, again, the land of the free, the home of the brave, where the land of opportunity, the land of, basically pushing the middle class. But part of their NWO is the complete annihilation of the middle class. All right, there will be poor and there will be rich. There will be no in between. So right now we're seeing the systematic breakdown of the middle class, and people are lamenting. Okay, not just Jake per se, but now these Edomites are starting to feel it. And we said this was going to come through the spirit. See, back when we were lamenting about different things, people, was like, whatever. People weren't really considering it. But now that everybody's feeling that squeeze that we've been speaking about through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiah Shai, now you people want to take to the internet and lament and mourn and complain. But what are you going to do? It's going to get a whole lot worse for you people. All right, but I want to play some of this. We're going to let the spirit determine how many of these, because it's a few of them. It's quite a few, but we're going to get into the meat of the lesson. But, just check some of this out.
Says Americans earning under $50,000 are skipping meals, selling belongings, and delaying medical care because they cannot afford to live. 24% of Americans earning $50,000 or less a year have skipped meals because they cannot afford it, and 23 have had to sell most of their stuff. Is that what we want for Americans to live? But no, we can give a free visa and free health care and free food to all these people who are coming here illegally. But we can't even allow people to live because of the way we're spending money. The Fed cut the rate, which means inflation will go back up.
There are millions of working class Americans who are hoping to retire this year. And now, because of the Republican Party, a lot of them can't. And they have to keep working, even though they've worked their whole lives and did everything right and saved and invested and hedged their bets. Like, they did everything they were supposed to do. And now their retirement's been taken from them. And the message from...
Hey, never trust thine enemy. The scriptures say, he that is evil unto himself, to whom shall he do good? So, and these are what we presume to be Edomites speaking. They're saying they did everything right. They went to school, and now they're dealing with student loan debt. They bought these mortgages, and they default on. You had the '08 recession, the housing crash. So everything that this system was set up to, that you people were guided into using and trusting in, is starting to backfire on you, and you people don't know how to handle it.
White House is, don't be dumb, don't panic. How dare you? How dare you? It's just, I don't think there's anything more American lately than decades of promises to the working class just being broken. And while that's happening, the people who are supposed to be the leaders, Trump and his cabal of weirdos, they're mocking you. They're mocking people. And they did everything right. That's the worst part about this. Hang in there. It won't last forever. I think something we saw this week.
It won't, but it will get a whole lot worse. Okay? It's going to get a whole lot worse. Watch, you're going to see some of these people actually crashing out. It's going to get a hell of a lot worse.
The world is sick of this guy. And there's a few loud Trumpers who just, it doesn't matter what facts you present them. They worship this guy. They're never going to change their mind. But the world is sick of him. And I don't see how he finishes this term. He's going to get removed from office. You can't fuck with people's retirement. You can't fuck with people's lives like this.
And this is where you're going to see as Second Esdras, the 15th chapter, come in. No, I also believe that he won't finish out a 4-year term here, because I believe that he will be the president to usher in, if they don't take him out or a false flag doesn't happen, he's going to be the president to usher in martial law. He's going to be the president to suspend the Constitution. All right. And, I believe that through the Spirit. It's not necessarily doctrine or anything like that, but it's my spiritual inference. All right, he's got to be that cruel Lord, man. The Lord
It's
got a sense of
unacceptable.
humor.
Listen, I have an honest to God question right now, and I'm pretty sure I already know the answer, but I'm going to ask it anyway, just for the class. It's just a little experiment here. Who in life is doing well right now? Like, well, to the extent that you have enough money every single month to pay your rent, pay your bills, pay for groceries, pay for miscellaneous needs, have an emergency fund, save for your future, and on top of that, still have a little bit of money left over for, a quality life. Anyone? You? In the back? Anyone? You? Because what is life right now? I just did my monthly budget because I just started a new job in January because I was laid off last year. And I was looking at my budget projected off of my new salary, which by any normal standard is a good salary. But based on the cost of life these days,